important information that is going on right now. And this information is unbelievable. This information is unbelievable and different from the type of information I used to bring here. You would ask me, what type of information is that? Well, there is a big fight going on in Sahel and Mali, and many lives have been lost from the both sides. And this is the toughest fight ever happened since the comments of the Sahel Alliance. But Ibrahim TAROE's drone did justice on 31st of March 2024, 3 days ago. What the drone did in Tinsa Ouatteme in Mali is unbelievable, because the drone went there and finished all the insurgents. And this is why drone is very important when you talk about war. This fight started in Mali, in an area called Tinsa Ouatteme. The fight began very huge that Mali had to invite Burkina Faso. When Burkina Faso was invited, the Barata drone began to work. It is no more fighting on the ground. They went on the cloud and began to pin the insurgent one by one by one. Now, the Malian army has not released the number of the insurgents they eliminated because it is uncountable. And this is how it happened. Burkina Faso joins Mali's fight against insurgents. Malian troops and their Russian allies have been engaging insurgent groups in the Tinzaouatene area in the north of the country since last week. The Malian armed forces, FAMAS, are receiving support from the Burkinabe army in their operations against the rebel groups of the Permanent Strategic Framework for the Defense of the People of Azawad. Standing Strategic Framework for the Defense of the People of Azawad, CSP-DPA, and the jihadists of the Support Group for Islam and Muslims, GSIM, in the Tinzaouatene area. The FAMAS, in coordination with the armed forces of Burkina Faso, began an air campaign in the Tinzaouatene sector on Tuesday, 30th July 2024, the General Staff of the Malian Armed Forces said in a statement. It added that this campaign aims to secure people and property in the locality of Tinzaouatene and its surroundings against the coalition of insurgents responsible for loss of life and illicit trafficking against the Malian population. The General Staff also reported that the Burkinabe Air Force had essentially targeted specific high-value objectives, including caches, logistical hubs, and vehicles. Mali justified the Burkinabe Army's intervention on the grounds of solidarity between the member states of the Confederation of Sahel States, AES, and in application of the organization's collective defense and mutual assistance mechanism. Since Saturday, the Malian army and its Russian allies have been confronting the CSP and the GSIM. Although no official figures have been released, the Malian army has acknowledged a significant number of wolf lost in Tinzaouatene, and a channel associated with the private military company Wagner has confirmed losses in their ranks and the loss of one commander. As you can see, it was a very big fight, and it is still going on right now. And what angered the Sahel Alliance is the loss of Wagner commander, because during the fight, Wagner commander was lost. And when Wagner commander was lost was when Sahel Alliance teamed up and make sure that every insurgent in that bush did not come out alive. And it happened. The war is still going on there because the troops is going into the bush, making sure that they take care of the bush completely. And after then, maybe from the next week, we will be expecting to see some images coming about the devastation that happened in Tinzaouatene. Now, after seeing this fight happening, I began to praise Russia, Turkey, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, including China, for their weapon supply. Without the teaming up of these countries, the problem in Sahel would have been more dangerous than as it is now. But when you have a strong country backing you, when you need a drone, it is available. When you need soldiers, they are available. When you need guns, it's available. When you need support, it's available. Nobody can defeat you. And this is what ECOWAS saw before calling off the war they wanted to start in Sahel. And I am very happy that ECOWAS did not go on that war. That would have caused a chaos a lot. What would have happened in that war is what we are seeing here. That insurgent will launch attack, and everybody in that bush, as an insurgent, will be finished. Imagine if this was happening as a COAS and Sahel Alliance war. It would have been drone fight. Foot soldiers would have not come back alive. And whoever that advised ECO was not to do that war should be praised, because we don't want war like this. Ibrahim TAROE, having all the drones, the most sophisticated Bayrata from Turkey. You will know that it will be very hard for Sahel Alliance to lose war. And now we are seeing it happening. This is unbelievable. The war in Sahel is still going on, but we thank God it's not between a COAS or African Union with Sahel Alliance. It is now the insurgents whom have been sponsored by some president from other country to destabilize unity in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. And those presidents who are sponsoring this insurgent, let them come with body bags, because those people you are sponsoring are not coming alive. This fight is now drone fight. We don't want drone fight in Africa. Therefore, let presidents stop sending foot soldiers to go and fight drone. If you don't know how it works, go and Google drone fight. Fight, you don't see who is attacking you because the bombs are coming from sky. The bombs are coming from the sky. This is a technological war. And Ibrahim TAROE, Assimi Goïta, and the General Atiani are strong today because of the support they are having from Dror. Because this fight was not in Burkina Faso. It was in Mali. But Burkina Faso's leader was contacted because AES, which is Sahel Alliance, are now one. Whatever that is happening in Mali is happening in the territory of Sahel Alliance. Whatever that is happening in Burkina Faso or Niger, happening in Sahel Alliance territory. Therefore, these three countries are valued as one, and the agreement was signed to be so. If you defeat any of the country, you have defeated all of them. That is exactly how it is. And now I began to be proud of Ibrahim TAROE, Assimi Goïta, and General Atiani. This is the type of leaders Africa needs. Leaders who are selfless, who don't care about the type of vehicle they are driving, but care about the liberation of their people from insurgents and destabilizers. Leaders who don't care about the type of vehicle they are driving. Look at all these old leaders that gave them sanction. Who among them can compare to any of these leaders? You are giving Sahel Alliance sanction, but you are approving 500 pieces of Toyota Land Cruiser. To all your officials, thank you very much. This is Intervlog.